Hey guys, this is Brandon with St. John's Krav Maga and Fitness and the United States Krav Maga Association. Today's video is entitled Why Coach? Why Not Master Sifu Sensei? Quite simply, we'll get to the nuts and bolts of it, but it's kind of the job description. The title of Master, we hear that in martial arts, and I have a lot of friends who have earned that title, and it is a title in many different martial arts. They earn the title. It is well earned, they've worked hard for it, they deserve it. I have no problem with it. I think it's great that they've made those accomplishments. Look at another way to perceive the term master, another connotation to that is one who's developed a great deal of skill. So you can have a master martial artist, a master of a self-defense system, a master plumber, a master carpenter, a master electrician, just someone who has developed a very high level of skill. And again, totally cool with that. Another way to look at master is kind of with a negative connotation. You know, he's the boss, he's in charge, you know, he rules with an iron fist, you know, it's that guy. And I don't think that's how it's meant in most martial arts schools, but certainly there are some where that is meant. For me, I don't feel like it has a connotation for the job description, and this is just my perception on it. We look at the term sensei in Japanese, sifu in Chinese, crew in Thai, and they all mean the same thing. They all mean teacher, and that's great. You know, I think that's not a rank per se as a designation. Not all black belts are senseis. Not all black sashers are sifus. You know, it's one of those things. You know, you can be a black belt and not teach. You know, so you're not a sensei. You know, you're just kind of a black belt. You've earned that rank, and that's great. So in those, and again in those terms and those definitions, you know, teacher is there, rank is here. And we refer all of our instructors, if you will, as coach. And I think that for me, the reason I wanted to do that was to set the tone for what we actually do. And what we do is we take a person from ground zero, we build a foundation of skills and knowledge, and we build them up over time. And we make them better versions of themselves over time, bigger, stronger, faster. More knowledge. What do I do if I'm in this given situation? How do I avoid getting into this given situation? Now for me, as an academic educator and a coach, a teacher and a coach, I see them as two different things. When I'm teaching, I am imparting knowledge. I'm passing on knowledge. I'm passing on information. I am sharing knowledge down through generations, and that's awesome. That's a very noble endeavor. So I function as a teacher as well. But in the gym, for Krav Maga, for self-defense, I function as a coach. I impart knowledge, I pass it down, but I also develop a set of skills around that knowledge. How do I actually use it? How do I actually put it into practice? When we go into the real world, how do I make this work? So a lot of times teaching doesn't involve, or excuse me, coaching doesn't involve just passing on information, and it involves passing on skills, building skills, and providing some degree of perspective on why we're doing those things and kind of how we bring them all together. So in a nutshell, that's why we're called coach. It is because we build skills, we impart knowledge, and we build a foundation for that person to grow on. I hope that helps cover any questions on why we might be called coach, you know, when we're not on a football field or a basketball court. And if anybody has any questions about that, certainly feel free to leave them here in the comments. Any thoughts that you have to encourage discussion on that are great as well. And I hope you bring that coaching mentality into all of your gyms and all of your classrooms. And until we see you next time, stay safe.